must have hit my head. That was some dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Who was that? Who's in here?
'Tis me, the ghost of movies present.
No f***ing way.
Yes, f***ing way. Rise and walk with me.
What? Where are we?
Vegas.
I still can't believe that guy fired us. And after all that we've done for him. Yeah, and on Christmas Eve. Who cares anyway? We don't need him. What was that? What was what? I thought I heard something. What was it? What was what? What you heard? What?
See what you did to them? Those two are miserable. They had plans to spend Christmas at home with their families. Now they're holed up at the Bellagio, doing lines with Ashley Simpson and Hurricane Smith.
Cocaine!
Oh, that's a pretty rough crowd.
And it's all your fault. All your fault. All your fault. All your fault.
I must be losing my mind.
You're doing no such thing!
And what the hell are you supposed to be?
I am the ghost of movies yet to come!
No, I know who you are. I was just, wondering about
Oh, right. We'll just say that the motion picture industry picks right back up after the Great Puppy War.
Fair enough.
Come with me!
Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless undying love which shines around me like a million suns. It calls me on and on across the...
We're here!
Oh, what is this place? What are all these?
These are some of the movies that Chuck and Dawn produced after you fired them. They became the most successful team in all of Hollywood.
Easy Rider 2?
Starring Lindsay Lohan and Shia LaBeouf.
And people like that?
You bet your ass they did. Set in 1984, Shia LaBeouf plays the bastard son of Peter Fonda and finds himself in the hick town of his own father's demise. While investigating his father's untimely death and motivated by rumors of hidden treasure, he teams up with Lindsay Lohan, who is the daughter of a man who owns a junkyard. The very same junkyard that Peter Fonda's wrecked motorcycle was taken to after he was murdered. Together they scour the junkyard, seize the treasure, and fall in love.
You mean the whole movie is about them digging through garbage?
Sort of.
How about this one?
Love Gun is the life story of Rick James, portrayed through the brilliant acting of none other than Denzel Washington.
You're telling me that Denzel Washington played Rick James?
He played the out of Rick James.
How much did that cost?
It was free, and he owed them one.
Denny, eh? Well, what about this one? Goofballs.
This was the greatest of all their work. Jerry Stiller plays the CEO of a Fortune 500 company that sponsors a Little League T-ball team. After the whole team comes down with chickenpox, Jerry Stiller realizes that he's about to lose a multi-billion-dollar bet that he irresponsibly wagered with the CEO of his company's rival. When his legal department finds a loophole in the league's rulebook that allows him to draft new talent, he forces his entire board of directors to suit up for the big game. Goofballs, starring Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, Vince Vaughn, John C. Reilly, Steve Carell, Rob Corddry, and Will Arnett. Can they do it?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about whether or not they win the big game, because you already know they will. What I want to know concerns me. What becomes of me now that I've fired Chuck and Dawn?
You slowly began to unravel. After the guys from Jackass sold you on their idea to recreate the crucifixion, you were sued by every fundamentalist Christian in the United States of America. You moved to Bangladesh, where you produced a series of underground pornographic films until you were caught by the authorities. Everyone involved was brought to justice and sentenced to death by beheading. You tried to get out of it by invoking your United States citizenship, but nobody cared because of your last movie. Fortunately for you, the day of your execution was D-Day, the day we puppies rose up and took over.
Back to this, huh?
But the bitter insurrection was waged by the Dead Enders, those humans who refused to submit to the rule of the puppies. Unfortunately for you, all civil authorities were drafted into the resistance, while those who normally would have been running the prison were the prison fell into a state of anarchy! No one to feed the prisoners, cannibalism became the order of the day. At first, your fellow inmates wanted to eat you, for you were the fattest of them all. But they quickly realized that more food could be harvested from your carcass if they fattened you up a little more. And so the smallest and weakest of the prisoners were immediately rounded up and force-fed to you. At first, they were cooked, but when nothing was left to fuel the flames of their makeshift furnace, they were fed to you raw! In the meantime, the gang rape began to take its toll on you and...
Okay, I get the picture. Just let me wake up so I can fix everything.
I can't go with you this time. This is something you'll have to do alone.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer it that way. Is this another dream? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. You there! What is today?
Excuse me, sir?
What's today, my fine fellow?
Why, it's Christmas Day!
It's Christmas Day? I better call the guys before it's too late. Don, is that you?
Where the hell am I?
Don, there's no time to explain. You and Chuck need to get to my office ASAP.
Didn't you fire us yesterday?
Never mind all that, just hurry.
Alright, what do you want to see us about?
Do you still have that script that you wanted to give me for Christmas?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't care what it's about, who's to star in it, or how much it's going to cost. Just get me that movie made!
You mean?
That's right, I'm giving you your jobs back!
Oh, I don't believe it! Thank you, Mr. Walbrecht, thank you so much! Let's go, Don, we've got movie magic to make! Alright, Mr. Walbrecht, production is just wrapped up, and here's the trailer! You're the first person to ever see it, ever!
Alright, let's do this!
Poverty. Global warming. War. This summer, leave it all behind and journey to a world where everybody knows your name.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is Cheers.
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm headed to Bangladesh after
Wow, I can't believe he bought all of that. I didn't think he was ever going to cut you off.
You're telling me! I'm just glad the puppy suit worked!
Where did you find that thing anyway?
I got it off the set of Dog Child!
Dog Child? What's that movie about?
It's about a puppy that sort of acts like a person, starring Fred Savage!
Oh, that movie sucked. It sounds like it would.